Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Aloha! Oh, that was very warm. Thank you for being here tonight. We are so happy to be here to perform for you. My name is Ofa. I am going to be your host for the next hour. I'll be talking story with you, and I'll be introducing our dancers tonight. I'm originally from the island of Tonga in the South Pacific. And Tonga is 3,200 southwest of Hawaii. I was born in Tonga, but my parents migrated to Hawaii when I was 10, and so I grew up in Hawaii. Now, growing up in Hawaii was really fun. I've had beaches, and I was taught to dance at a very young age. So I have 3 girls, and I'm handing that down to them. And one of them is here with us tonight. All right. Tonight we'll be bringing you a flavor of the different Polynesian islands. And tonight we'll be showcasing dances from the island of Hawaii, the island of Tahiti, and New Zealand, which is Maori. Our dancers will be performing varieties of hula dances, aparima, and so forth. And the Polynesian culture, when we dance, we're very happy, and sometimes we give out a little scream that sounds like this. Woo! So if you hear that, it's because we're happy and to be performing to you. So if you feel like screaming, by all means, let it out. And tonight, if you're here to, you want to be a part of our dancer, don't worry, we might have a spot for you. So sit back and relax. And our first number is by all the dancers, and they will be performing the Hula. Thank you. So here are our dancers. Give them a big hand.
Oh,
just saw the dancer perform. It was from a theme song from a movie called Paradise back in the 30s. Now, the song was written by a big Hollywood producer, and he wrote the song with the thought of going into the island of Hawaii, but never knowing that he was going to meet a Hawaiian girl. And so that's why the song was written. And it was because of that. So the dancer just performed a classic song that was from the movie Paradise. All right, now our next number is going to be performed by Kihau and Malia. They're going to perform, it's a chant, it's a Hawaiian chant, and it's called Kahua Ka'ai o Pele. Now in Hawaii, Pele is known as the goddess of the volcano. And what they're going to do, they're going to come and perform this song in behalf of the goddess of the volcano Pele. Now, Pele is known for her temper. And so in the dance, you would notice that they are going to go a little feisty. And they're like taking out their anger on the volcano and paying tribute for the goddess of Pele. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to bring out, I don't think they're ready. But anyway, like I said, one of my daughters, I have 3 daughters, and my youngest one is dancing tonight. And like I said, I grew up dancing since I was a child, and I wanted to hand it down. And that's a big thing for us, the Polynesian people, that's one of the things that we handed down to our children is, to teach them our dancing. And so, and I've done that as a child. And so moving here to Southwest Florida, I had all my kids here. And that was one of the things that I wanted to give back. And I taught all 3 of my girls. And so tonight we have one of my daughters here. So they're ready for us. So welcome Kihau and Malia. Our next number will be, it's a Hula, and it will be performed, the first one will be, it tells the beauties of the island of Kauai, with the ipu accompanied by the dancer, Well, they're playing the ipu while the dancer is dancing. So our first number is Na Ui o Kauai. next number is the Hawaiian War Chants, and we're going to bring the dancers out again. And the Hawaiian War Chants is a love story told by the uli uli. And the uli uli is a featherboard rattles that you're going to be seeing them dancing with. So let's welcome back out our dancers. Next, we are going to take you to the island of Maui, and we're going to bring out the dancer. They're going to perform the Ulu Palakua, which is the Hawaiian Paniolo or the Hawaiian Cowboys. All right, here's our dancer. Are you guys enjoying yourself so far? Yeah. Woo. Thank you. All right, next I'm going to bring out Hiva Hiva, and she's going to perform a solo hula. And And this song was made famous by Elvis Presley from the movie Blue Hawaii, and it's called The Island of Love. So let's go ahead and bring out Hiva Hiva. All right, our next three songs, we're going to have some popular English hula songs, and we're going to bring out the dancer, and they're going to perform some for you, and we'll probably have like some audience participation. So when the dance is called out for you guys to, to participate, stand up and they can teach you how to dance. Now, our first number for the dancers to dance from is Pearly Shell. And we also have the Little Brown Gal and the Hula. But we'll go ahead and start off with the Pearly Shell. So we'll go ahead and bring the dancers out. Okay, I think we're ready. Like I said, we have a few strings of popular English hula that we're going to bring out dancers to perform for you. And the first one they're going to do is Pearly Shell. Thank you. Did you guys enjoy that? All right, our next number is called the Hula. And what I'm going to do, we're going to have the dancers dance the Hula for you. And after that, we're going to need your help with audience participation. All right? So let's bring out our dancers again. Everybody loves the Hula, where the lala and the kaka and the big luau. We throw our net right into the sea, and all the ama come swimming to me. Are we going to the Hula? The Hula. Okay, that repeats. All right? Is everybody ready to try some music? I think so. You just gave me the confirmation. All right, let's have music.
Oh, we're going to a hooky-doke, Everybody loves the hooky we're along the way to go at the hooky we'll throw our nets out into the sea, and all the humma come swim to me, going away to the hooky hooky, 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 hooky going away to the hooky.
All right, thank you. From football games or rugby, where they usually do a chant, like a ferocious chant to start off the game with each other. But anyway, that's from New Zealand. That's where the haka comes from, the island of New Zealand. And I'm going to bring up Kihau, and Kihau is going to perform several dances from the island of New Zealand. So how about a big hand for Kihau? Sorry, it's everybody that's dancing. Okay, well while we're waiting for them, I'm going to talk story with you guys. So if you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask me, or if not, I can tell you a little bit more about the different islands of Hawaii. Now, the Polynesian islands consist of the island of Hawaii, the island of Tahiti, New Zealand, Tonga, Samoa, and Fiji. Did I mention Tahiti? Yes. Okay, and each island has their own language, own custom, own tradition, everything of their own. But you know, but other than that, we're known as the Polynesian people. Now, has anybody here been to Hawaii before? Okay, how long ago? 10 years ago? So a lot has changed. A lot has changed in the island. I've been there last year, and every time I go back, there's always something. There's something new. I mean, it's growing, but other than that, it's like I said, it's expensive. I'm happy to be living in Southwest Florida. It's my oldest daughter is attending school out there at Brigham Young University. She loves it out there. She's in the 3rd year, and she's a dancer. And if you ever get a chance to be in Hawaii, go to a place called the Polynesian Culture Center. It's an amazing place because what you're paying for, you can get everything in one day. It's kind of like Disneyland, that's the Polynesian Disneyland. So if you ever get a chance to head out to Hawaii, go to a place called the Polynesian Culture Center. It's an amazing place. So I think our dancers are ready. So we'll go ahead and give a big hand to our dancers.
Haere mai tonu wha. Haere mai, haere mai. Haere mai, haere mai. Ka mai tore aloha. I te ka o te purangi. Nenga iwi o te aloha. Haere mai, haere
our Hula and the dancers, and they're going to perform to us Temahana. All right, at this time, I'd like to bring up Kehau, and Kehau is going to perform an aparimas from the Cook Island. Now, for those of you not familiar with the Cook Island, it's a little island off of Tahiti. You know, there are people with their own language, own traditional culture, and everything, but their dances are similar to the Tahitian people. So bring up Kehau, please.
Please, so I need a lot of cheering, please.
We're going into our final dances for tonight. Well, there's a couple more dances. But we're going into the island of Tahiti with the hip shaking of the otea. Now in Hawaii, most of you know that in Hawaii you follow the hand movements when they dance the hula. But let me tell you, don't follow their hand movements because you're going to get lost. So follow their hips, all right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring out some of our dancers. They're going to perform our first otea.